What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of First Eps, a very special episode. It's our Halloween episode. We're talking about all our favorite parts of Halloween, movies, TV, activities, all the fun stuff. And we didn't watch a new show this week. My name's Eric.
I'm Keith.
And this is First
Halloween.
Eps.
Well, we're back. Eric has decamped of his outfits, and I didn't get that memo, but that's fine.
It's fine. It's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
You're in the spirit.
I am.
And I am no longer a coconut broth Thor.
You've had a lot of Halloween spirit this year. You've got a lot of initiatives going on with your various,
all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk all about it on this episode.
Yeah.
So first, I should preface this by saying we weren't able to watch a new series this week. We were very busy. Keith was out of town.
Yeah.
We were doing all sorts of family stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. So to not leave you guys stranded.
No. The people need it.
The people need it. We wanted to do a quick bonus episode, a special Halloween episode. We've been talking all about Halloween and spooky season lately. You know, like the leaves are changing.
Yes.
The temperatures are dropping.
Yep.
It's time to break out your sweaters.
Ooh, yeah, I had to find mine.
Get your mulled cider and your apple pie.
Ooh,
right?
Apple pie. Yeah. Ooh.
It's that October
That's my
feeling.
favorite stuff. What's your favorite dessert this time of year?
That's a good question. This time of year, it's got to be apple crisp, right?
Oh, me too.
Yes, the apples are ripe.
Because when you talked about pie, I'm like, I think I like apple crisp better.
I do too.
Yeah.
Especially with like a nice crumble, like an oatmeal topping or crumble topping.
You need the crumble. Yeah. So good. So good. Share those recipes in the comments, people.
Yes. So all this and more right now on our special Halloween episode. Like I said, we love. Is this your favorite like season?
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's mine too. It's a toss between this and Christmas.
I love it when they come together.
Yeah, and this is more. It's less stressful than Christmas.
It is less
so
stressful.
it's more enjoyable.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Especially with the temperatures. Finally, you're getting sick of summer, and the temperatures start dropping, and you could do fall activities, and then watch horror movies and do all that stuff. So I really look forward to this every year.
Absolutely. Yeah, so many things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Are you into haunted houses?
Like going to them?
Yeah. Like not we've talked about going to actually investigate haunted houses, but
the fake ones where the people jump out at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be. I don't know in this new world if I am as much.
I haven't been since COVID, and I'm kind of afraid to go now. I just feel like I'm too old.
People just going to jump out and cough on you.
Yes, pull my mask off and expose me to who knows what horrors.
Exactly.
I don't know.
So I don't know. Maybe in the in the new world when
maybe
I'll try one out.
Okay.
Who knows?
All right. Cool.
But I used to really enjoy them.
Yeah.
Now my heart can't take it, and I'm old and brittle.
Oh, yeah, the ticker. I'm brittle. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about cracking a cold one.
What do you
Brought
have?
to you by Genesee. Will you drink cran orange Keller beer all day long? It's a nice fall beer. So
you've been into that one
lately.
I've actually enjoyed that one myself too. But I have to drive later on,
it's
I can't have
it's
it
a
now.
tasty treat.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to.
I can't say anything around this mask, but let's
Take
get
the
to
mask off. It freaks me out every time I look over at you. You look like one of the like a Silver Age or a Bronze Age. I think it was like fighting superhero where they always just had like a mask and like a black tie costume.
Yes. Oh my god, so empowered. All right.
Yeah, let's talk about our favorite things to do during the Halloween season. And we're a TV, movies, entertainment show.
Okay.
So all my stuff's kind of revolving around.
Yeah. No, I got some of my favorite entertainment things for the holiday season.
All right. First up, I like to watch horror movies, and we've talked about it. And so I have the best. I think there's horror movies that I think are the best horror movies. Like, The Shining or Get Out or The Conjuring even. Like those are like some of the best horror movies. But then there's movies that have like a Halloween theme. You've got your Halloween, right on the nose.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that's also one of my best in my mind. But yes, yeah.
What the Nightmare Before Christmas? Is that a Halloween movie or is that a Christmas movie?
That's both. That's straight out at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like another one that's a Halloween theme. Hubie Halloween, if you're so inclined, the popular Adam Sandler Netflix Halloween.
Oh God, no, I did not see that. I saw it was based in Salem, and then I saw Adam Sandler was in it, and I did not watch.
It's not his best work.
No.
No.
Does he talk like? He
does.
Oh, of course
he does. He has a very awful voice.
Exactly.
Well, why don't you like me?
But yeah. I want to talk about my favorite Halloween themed movie is a movie called Trick or Treat. Have you ever seen this?
I don't think so.
So it's
horror.
It is. It's an anthology, kind of like a Tales from the Crypt style thing. This was it came out straight to DVD in 2007.
Okay.
And yeah, it's written and directed by Michael Dougherty, and it's just
Shannon Doherty's brother.
Yep. No,
really?
Different relation.
All right.
But yeah, it's 4 different kind of anthology stories. Each one is a separate story. I don't want to give anything away because they're great. Each one is different.
Half an hour vignettes each or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not even. And then they're loosely interwoven together into this larger story.
I've never seen this. It sounds amazing.
It's great. We'll watch it because we haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll watch it.
I'd love to
this week. Just because it is a great tradition, then it's it's everyone's Halloween themed, and then it's got this amazing character, Sam, who's this little dude who's got a burlap sack on his head, and he's just out trick or treating. It's part of one of the stories.
Okay,
it's great. It's such a great character. We're definitely watching it this week. That's on the list.
All right, sounds great.
Yeah, you got to watch one of them Halloween themed movies, baby.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Yeah. Oh, well, we've talked about it already in terms when we're talking about the Haunted Museum, or I think that's what it's called, right?
The show, yeah.
Yeah. I really love, Discovery Plus has something called Ghosttober. So basically, it's the whole season. They put together some, they're called shows from the crypt, things that you haven't seen in years. They pull back out again, all related to horror, ghosts, true crime. And then they also put out a whole bunch of new content with hauntings.
Yeah.
So part of it was the Zach Baggins initiatives.
I saw Eli Roth had a few other things on there.
Yep. And then a couple of other ones the ghost shows I like. What is it called? I wrote it down here. Yeah, Destination Fear. They have new episodes coming out. So basically, they really capitalize on it, and they have all these fun little shorts too.
Is Destination Fear, is that one of the ghost hunters type shows?
Yeah. That's more. It's kind of you might actually like it because it's kind of a found footage-esque one. So it's actually just the 4 of them, and they all just have their camera, so it's taken from each other person's perspective.
Do you ever see anything cool in the camera?
Yeah, you do sometimes actually.
I'll check that one out. Yeah, that sounds great.
I like it way better than Ghost Adventures because these people actually scream and get scared by stuff, but it's
it's not put on.
No, it seems really real. Yeah,
that's the over dramatization of those shows is what
some of them
kills
are so
them.
ridiculous. Yeah,
it's I don't know. It's same thing with magic. It's I like a good magic trick, but when it gets to be over flourished, then it's all right.
I've moved the entire audience into Bermuda.
Yeah,
and you're okay,
but just don't do the dancing beforehand. Show me the trick. Don't do
just
the
dancing.
Trick.
Yeah.
Ghost Adventures is the dancing.
Yeah. Yes.
This one is the trick.
It's just the trick.
I like it.
Or maybe just the treat. But regardless, it's
So you've just been watching Discovery Plus
pretty much the whole time.
All right.
Yeah. And actually, that brings me into my second one, which I never knew was on Discovery Plus until now because it encapsulates all things, but I always looked forward to, on the Food Network, they have that whole slew of Halloween baking wars, cupcake wars.
I didn't know.
Pumpkin carving wars.
I've seen Christmas ones, but I didn't know there was a Halloween.
They have a whole Halloween one where they get together these random groups of people. They create these, scary, spectacular scenes that you can totally eat. Or actually, Allison Hannigan is the Buffy fame. Yeah, she's the host of a Halloween war on a pumpkin one. So there's these giant pumpkin carvers, and they make pumpkins on certain scenes, Nightmare Clown pumpkins.
This is on Discovery Plus.
Yeah,
as well?
it also is, but these were on Food Network beforehand. But yeah, Discovery Plus is rocking now, babe.
I guess
it's good
so.
stuff. Anyway, yeah, I always look forward to those shows.
Yeah. I know year round you look forward to those shows. It's got to be such a treat to have the whole thing dedicated to them.
I mean, I gained 18 pounds, but yeah.
All right.
What's your second one?
Next on my list, I do this thing at the beginning, well, the entirety of October, for my video game channel on Fruit Lab called E-Rocktober.
Yes. Okay.
And in it, so my video game persona is E-Rock the Red. So E-Rocktober, it's just a fitting name.
Of course. Custom made pretty much.
Really, the idea, the name came first and the idea came later.
Absolutely.
But what I do is I just play horror games the entire month. And I don't love horror games, but like the name is just too good. I have to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to grow more of a fondness towards them. At first I didn't like them because like they just like I didn't want to be on edge the entire time. But now I'm starting to like really enjoy
the
it.
adrenaline.
Yeah. So this year, so far I've played Five Nights at Freddy's in VR. Now I explained that one to you, right? That's the one. So you're the security guard at the Chuck E. Cheese, and then like the giant animatronic robots come to life. Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I've been playing some of that.
Can we play that after this?
Sure.
maybe on our Patreon we can show me getting scared.
Yeah, just getting scared. Just go to Instagram for that because it's definitely happening now.
All right.
And then Blair Witch, I just bought. Huge fan of that movie. I just realized there's a game, and I've been playing that, and that's pretty good.
Yep.
So far, it hasn't been. It's been like I've only played a couple hours of it, and it's just kind of like building.
Okay. So I guess kind of like the movie was.
Yeah, exactly. I really don't know what to expect with that. One great one. You played a little Outlast.
I remember that one.
So that was fun. Like
that was fun.
I pawned that off on you.
I was terrified of that game.
Yeah, because I've played that a few times. That one is probably the scariest game I've ever played.
Yeah, that one's set like in an asylum, right? Of some sort, and you're trying to. You're an investigator.
Mutated like people.
Yeah,
and like
all the employees are dead.
Yeah,
and you're trying to figure out. You're a news investigator, right? Trying to figure out what's going on, and then it's as you can imagine, it goes terribly wrong.
It's terrifying. And then I've been playing like on the weekends. There's a game called Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
That I play with a few other people, and
classic.
I entitled that series "Drunk by Daylight" because when I listen back to us like playing and trying to stop the killer, it is hilarious. It's just all of us just drunk and be like, "Where is he? I keep blowing up." It's the best. I have the most fun watching those.
Have you posted those clips for us on Instagram for it? Or is that just personal behind the scenes? Because I'd love to hear some of those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The whole segment, it's all recorded with my voice.
Yeah,
it's all on there.
So
on YouTube.
we've been putting those on.
Yeah.
That's on YouTube too.
YouTube.
That's not part of the the clips that you've been playing. Have you played any of those as part of this?
Yeah. Yeah. So they're on Fruit Lab and
So you do it on that. It's on everything.
Yeah.
All right.
So
I got
those
it.
are fun.
All right. Sounds awesome.
So yeah, and then by the end of the month, I'm so over horror games. And I'm just like ready to play like something.
That's what I was thinking about when we were talking in the beginning. I was like, oh yeah. Because you've been doing a lot of content, I know, for your other activities, and it probably can get a little overwhelming.
Yeah, I'm just like, I just want to play a normal game.
Yeah. It's like a Pokemon game where it's just going to be like, let's collect it and be happy with it.
Exactly. All right, let's move on to our next little snippet.
Take it on. Right. I'm going to pull mine up.
So, a new tradition in this household every Halloween is to watch The Haunting of Hill House, the Netflix series from 2018. It like the first year we watched it, it was like, okay, this is the best. We're gonna have to rewatch this all the time, and we have been. So we're actually in the middle of watching it now.
Yep.
And
because I had never seen it, so I'm really enjoying it. I think we're on the last episode now, close to it.
Maybe one or two. Yeah. So I'm excited. We gotta finish that up. But yeah, that is, if anybody's not familiar with it, definitely get familiar with it. It's Mike Flanagan, who's like the horror master. He did Oculus and Hush, Ouija, Dr. Sleep, and this show. He's also done two shows after this, The Haunting of Bly Manor and Midnight Mass, which we just watched for this show.
Yeah.
But it's like a masterpiece. I really believe the writing is so perfect. The filmmaking...
The acting is so good.
The acting is so good. The filmmaking is... The way it's set up is it flashes between the past and the present. So, like, it's two sets of actors, and they're just all amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The way it's written is so well done. And then on top of that, like, he's just Mike Flanagan is like, he has such a great eye for this sort of stuff and making it different and scary.
Mm-hmm.
In episode 6, it's one of my favorite TV episodes of anything. He does it in like 5 shots. Like one of the shots is like
right.
20 minutes long. And they switched everything out on the fly and stuff. And if you watch it and have that in mind, you can't believe how this possibly happened. So yeah, it's like, I'm such a huge fan. I'm like a sucker for like long takes anyways.
Yeah,
so,
yep.
Like my other favorite episode is like True Detective. There's a scene in that where they're like, it's like a super long take where he's running through. I like that shit.
Did you ever see that?
Goodfellas.
Was it called The Hermitage? It was like that one shot supposedly for the whole movie. It was taking place in like that it was the museum in Russia, and I think it was something based on there. And I think it's one shot for like a 2-hour movie.
No, yeah, I'll have to
you
check
should
it out.
check that out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's good or bad.
Sometimes,
but,
I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work. It needs to be perfect.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that is my.
That's cool.
That's one of my other tradition.
Let's see. It's actually kind of like that. It's not the same, but I always do like going back to and looking forward to the Halloween themed episodes of some of my favorite shows. So that's not. I mean, I like watching the Buffy ones over again when they had the Halloween parties. Those are
That's
classic.
a great idea. I didn't even think to do
Right?
that. I love
Yeah.
it. What other ones?
The other one that came to mind when I was preparing this was like Bob's Burgers. They always have one that comes out.
We just watched
They're
the
always
new
great.
one.
How was it? I haven't seen it yet.
Not the best.
No.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a Gale centric episode. I'm not a huge fan of Gale.
I like Gale.
Yeah, you might like it then.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else there is, but yeah, that kind of stuff. You know how they yeah.
We just watched some recently, and I don't remember what it was.
Did Friends
The
have
Office?
Friends had some right? Didn't they have a Halloween one sometimes?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
The
on all
Office
the time.
definitely. Office had good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so good. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And then like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, their
Okay.
like Halloween episode is always like the best. They do like it's just really funny
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, as usual, R.I.P. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It just finished.
Yeah. But yeah, that stuff is something fun to look forward to. So
is a
go
good
back
one.
in time, watch your favorites, and then look forward to the ones that are still being produced and hope they come up with some cool ones.
Do Golden Girls have a Halloween one?
I actually don't know. They must have had one episode with
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Let's find it.
Yeah.
What do you think they dress up as?
Male Bushman. Well, wait a minute. There was one with Sonny and
Rose.
Cher.
Oh, yeah.
When Dorothy was like...
That was just a phase she went through.
Yeah.
Dorothy was in
Yeah,
a
they've
real...
been in costumes before. They dressed up as
Yeah.
Chicken Little, Honey...
Weird.
What's it called? Chicken Little, Henny Penny, and Plucky Ducky. I don't know what their names are. Turkey Lurkey. The sky was falling.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but that was like for a high school like play. Not high school, sorry. Elementary school play. Anyway, yeah. I don't know about
Yeah,
Halloween.
we'll have to go back.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Next, a big one.
Yeah.
A big one on my
A
list.
must do.
So, let me take you back to the year 2016.
Okay. You were what, in third grade?
And I was in 3rd grade. And there was a very special show called Saturday Night Live. Mm-hmm. And in it, they had a sketch called Haunted Elevator.
Okay.
And in this sketch, a couple was going through the 100 floors of terror in a
I think I remember that.
in a haunted house like museum or a ride.
Yeah.
And one of the floors is a character by the name of David S. Pumpkins,
Okay.
played by Tom Hanks.
All right.
And now you had to have seen this at some point.
I kind of remember there's some standing
I
there.
feel like I've
and there's
showed
like
it
an
to you,
elevator
like, 100 times.
operator, right?
Yeah, exactly. Keenan plays the
yeah.
elevator operator, and
Does
they
he wear
open
a
it
hat
up.
like this or something?
Probably.
Okay.
And then he opens up, and it's David S. Pumpkins and
Yeah,
his little
yeah.
pumpkin and skeleton friends, and they just do like a dance.
I do remember this. They come in and dance around,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yes, yes.
And it's one of the greatest things that has transcended the holiday even.
So
So you
this-
can watch it
yeah.
year round, but you must
Yeah.
watch it in Halloween season.
Okay.
So now
what happens?
Yeah, you'll
Cursed forevermore?
you'll,
Your offspring?
You'll bleed out your butt.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. I got to cue that up on the way home tonight.
Yeah. But yeah, so it even spawned a Halloween like special, an animated special that came
Okay.
out the following year. It was a half-hour long special that was like introduced by the live action David S. Pumpkins, and then we went into like a cartoon with him. It was not as good as the actual sketch
the
from
short?
the show,
Okay, yeah.
but pretty
Maya Rudolph
pretty
on that?
impressive.
Was she like was she the woman in the elevator?
No,
No. Okay.
I don't remember if she was if she was like in one of the dancing
Or the floors.
pumpkins
Okay,
or whatever. But yeah, no.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
All right.
I do remember that.
What's next on your Halloween list?
One of the things I like to do is put together, listen to some like scary soundtrack music, and then around this time of year, really get in the mood. So when I'm driving,
The Monster Mash.
I mean, that's not bad. No, but I was
working in my lab
late one night. Yeah, well, there's a version that you like, which is not safe for work,
Yeah,
so we're not going to talk about it. But there are alternate versions of that out there that can provide you with a chuckle, or
Yeah, if you want to hear a real weird version of it, check out Comedy Bang Bang's The Monster F.
Yeah,
and then,
that,
words
you
after
can figure out the rest.
It's a classic.
Yeah, I mean for some folks, but yeah.
Is that on your list?
No, it's usually
okay.
not. No. But I'm thinking of like horror soundtracks and songs. So
Gotcha.
like the Halloween theme song.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about actually the Suspiria theme song from both. I love the original and the remake. Some of the music from it. There's some classic films out there that have some great soundtracks, so I like to put those on. And like when I'm driving home in the rain, especially like tonight, feel the spirit. Like, am I going to get attacked on the way home?
What is that one band with Ryan Gosling?
Oh, well, I don't know about that. He does have a really good soundtrack for some like Lost River too. It's another spooky soundtrack.
That was his band. I think.
Was he on there? He might have been a band on there too.
Yeah.
Johnny Jewel also produced very atmospheric music. He's the one who was behind Chromatics and some of those other bands. Also very kind of synth based but dark synth.
Yeah.
I love that kind of stuff around this time of year. Yeah.
Like the Ravenettes.
That stuff is good too. Yeah, that's more
creepy.
It's creepy. I listen to that more like throughout the year. That's not Halloween specific, but yeah,
It doesn't make it onto the playlist.
Let's just say if it comes on, I'm not gonna turn it off, but I won't seek that out at this point in time. Yeah.
What about like the Purple People Eater?
Sure, that hokey stuff is fine too, but that's like a Christmas song. It's like All I Want for Christmas is My Two Front Teeth, or the Hippopotamus Lady song. I can see me now.
Yeah, that's for next. A very special Christmas episode.
All right, yeah. So that's that. Yeah.
All right, and then last thing on my list, every Halloween night, we have a couple friends come over, and we usually just eat like a ton of candy and watch a horror movie. And usually it's the newest, one of the newest movies that's out that everybody hasn't seen.
Yeah.
And this year, I think we're going to watch the new Paranormal Activity movie.
Ooh, number 3?
It's like, no. It's like a reboot of the series called Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. This is, I think it'll be the 8th in the series.
Really? Is that many now?
Yeah. So
The Conjuring 3 was one that just came out.
Yes.
Not too long ago. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm a huge fan of found footage movies.
Yep.
And so the Blair Witch is like the ultimate found footage movie. That was in 1999. Kind of went away for a little bit after that.
That was my first introduction to the genre too, I think, really.
Yeah. And then in 2007, Paranormal Activity came out. It was written and directed by Oren Peli. He made it for $15,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
And it made $2 million.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I think it's still the greatest, highest grossing
really
movie,
per capita or whatever.
Yeah. And I fell in love. Since then, there have been 6 others that have come out. The first few were great.
Yeah.
I don't even think I finished any of the previous ones.
Yeah. Okay.
But so this new one is supposed to be kind of a reboot. I don't know to what extent, if it's like a retelling or if it's like an entire reboot of the series
Back
with
to
new
the origins.
characters. Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
But comes out on Paramount Plus on October 29th.
Ooh.
So it'll be fresh.
So you're not going to watch the new Halloween on Peacock?
No, I'm hoping to watch that before then.
Okay.
But that is also, it's in the running.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I haven't heard that it's been some of the reviews have not been great for that.
Gotcha.
Now,
You want
granted,
this to be a quality watch.
I don't know if this is going to be that much better, but
But you're hoping. I mean,
the
the intention is for it to be a full-fledged fun. Not you want to watch a shitty and laugh at it how bad it is horror movie. You want it to be a good scare for Halloween.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be. It's
Okay.
hard to
But that's
pick
the intention.
Yeah. Well, more of the intention is that I just really I want to create the feeling from the original Paranormal Activity, or even the second one, or the third one, the fourth one, and then and then
forget about the fifth one.
But
6, 1, 7, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the best.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I mean the eternal spirit of Halloween lives on, so I hope for the best too with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What is?
So I think I have a new tradition now.
Ooh, what'd it be?
I think it's me watching the Muppets Haunted Mansion. So I watched that, for the first time. We were going to watch it together, but then my partner expressed interest. He doesn't always express interest in a lot of media.
You gotta put it where.
So I'm
where
like,
you
know what?
get it.
Yeah. I'm like, let's watch this together. I loved it. We watched it this past weekend. I know we talked about it before. Mm-hmm. You were a little disappointed in it, right?
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it. I'm just like, it was too Gonzo centric.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, and he's not one of my faves in the Muppet group.
Yep. Who would you rather have seen if you had to pick a fave? Like, who would you rather have seen?
My favorite is Rolf, but he can't lead a movie.
He doesn't have acting chops.
No.
He can play a mean piano.
I would love a little bit more Fozzie Bear.
Okay.
Even a little bit more like Kermit, I guess.
Okay.
I just like it as an ensemble.
Yeah, like the movies.
And then I'm not a huge fan of what's the prawn's name? Pepe?
Pepe.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of him.
Yeah, he's kind of I agree with him. He's kind of a writing character. It's kind of like I'd rather see when he was with this Camilla chicken. Like I found the chicken more enjoyable than
or Rizzo the rat. They were
also more enjoyable.
Pairing in the Christmas
movie. See, that's it. Yeah, like I think you're right. Like that was one of my big things actually about the Muppets Christmas Carol even too, is that I don't really find Kermit all that fun. I prefer like Miss Piggy, maybe the band that plays the Misfits. Is that them?
Yeah, you love Janet or
Janice.
Whatever.
Janice, she's great. Yeah, Janice, aka Janet.
Yeah. Dr. Teeth.
Yes, exactly. The electric guy with the fish who throws them at you.
He was the reason you went for your doctorate.
He was. Is Ralph in that band too? He is, right?
I don't think so.
Is he too highbrow for that?
Yeah, he is. He's more of a classical artist.
But yeah, so I do miss those ones like the Great Muppet Heist or those ones when they all were together. Yeah. But I liked this one a lot because it had characters in it I loved and knew, and I loved the Haunted Mansion ride. And this was an homage to the ride itself. There were so many like winks and nods to the Haunted Mansion.
I don't know if I've ever been on the ride.
See, and that's why I think you didn't like it as much. Because I think if you were as much as like this is my favorite ride in Disney. I like Disney World. Yeah. I love the Haunted Mansion ride. And there were so many winks to it, and nods off to it. Like the scene where they were in the hall, where Ralph was playing the organ. Yeah, like that whole scene is basically like ghosts, and they dance around with each other in the Haunted Mansion. There's a ghost playing the organ. There was one. They're opening up presents at Christmas time, but like they redid it really big for the Muppets, and it was really funny. I loved how they integrated into the Muppet characters into this story.
Yeah, I was like when they just pop Muppets in where you don't expect them.
Yeah, yes, and for me, I was like, Madame Leota is what Miss Piggy was. So she's in a crystal ball, like ringing it, and there's music playing behind her with tambourines and stuff. And this time they put the electric mayhem folks in instead of it. Usually it's a ghostly tambourine. This time they were the people playing it.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, I loved how they integrated in kind of like the spirit of the Muppets into the Haunted Mansion ride, and it really made me want to go on a ride with Haunted Mansion with the Muppets on it now.
Yeah,
like it would be really cool. But yeah, so that's why I loved it. So I think it could be one of my ones to go to now. Yeah,
that's kind of how I feel about like if I hear like songs from a musical or a Broadway show before I go see it. I think that like it adds so much more being like there and seeing it, and then you could appreciate the rest of it more. So,
absolutely, it brings it to life. Yes, exactly. So I was really excited about that when that came out, and it did fulfill my expectations.
Awesome.
So I loved it.
Glad to hear that.
Yep.
That is our Halloween.
That's it. Yeah.
We want to know what you like to do for Halloween, what you like to watch.
Yes. Please give us tips
and stuff. Let us know because it might become one of our new traditions.
Absolutely. We'll give you full credit for it too.
Yeah, every day.
Well, I will.
In our nightly prayers.
Yeah. He likes to in our prayers.
In our nightly prayers. Thank you, whoever.
Yeah. Busy Mom 495 for giving us that wonderful idea. We really appreciate it. Yep.
Exactly. Yes, so you could catch more of us on all the social medias. Yep. Be sure to check out the Instagram for Keith getting terrified playing a VR game. I'm so
excited about that. Yeah, that'll be on there. Oh, great!
It's gonna be a lot of fun. Pop Culture Playground is our YouTube channel, and go subscribe to our Apple Podcast, Spotify podcast. Anywhere you get your podcast. Yep. Subscribe. Give us a rating where applicable. That's a fun word to say.
I love it. Made me laugh.
And come back next week where we're actually going to watch the first episode of a show and talk about it. Right here.
Which I'm super excited about.
Oh, it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, you're right.
Right here on First Eps. Thanks, guys.
Oh. Bye. This is Halloween, everybody scream!